Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to play the first turn, and we have to find out who's got priority.
Okay.
So who gets first activation. So I'll tell you what, I'll roll for Jack. If you roll for us.
I'm on it.
So 2d6. And see what you get. I've got a... Well, let's go cop dice. I've got 3.
Okay, Jack's got 3 and we have got a 2.
2, okay, so Jack will go first. So, the way that Jack works is that at the start of each turn, if Jack is not in base contact with a model, he's not, move him d6 inches in a random direction. Okay, so if you pass in a random direction, Ross, he does that once. So it's a hit, so I can choose which direction I'll take him in 3 inches. So he passes me the tape measure.
He'll meander towards us.
He is going to come towards us, as any good, horrible, fighty person will. If an enemy is in range, he'll do Whitechapel Whirl. If he starts in melee, he'll attack someone, and so on and so forth. That's him moved, so it's over to us now to go and capture Jack. So,
does he activate only once, or does he do it for each action point?
He activates just for once.
Okay.
He does it once. So what I'll do now is I will take a Gift of the Gods card.
Yep.
And that's what we've got. So it's not actually that much use to us at all. So we've got the Full Moon card. And then we'll see if we need to use that. So I assume we're going to go across the board. What do you reckon we should do?
Run it.
Fast as you can. Okay, so cool. So in Purgatory, you've got the run ability. So do you want to run Jess? What do you want to do?
Jess is going to remind me. Can I run in a straight line, or can I go around?
No, you can run. You have to charge in a straight line unless...
Okay, in which case Jess is going to run, and then Bobo is going to float.
Sounds good to me. Okay, so let's go with yours first then. So, Jess.
She is going 9 plus her movement.
That's correct, yes. So 13. So you've got the tape measures here.
Yep.
Off you go.
Okay, bounces just a couple of inches around the corner.
So in Purgatory, what you can do is you can sacrifice all of your action points to just run and get across the board as quick as you can. To do that, you roll 2d6 and you add your base movement factor to it.
So that is Jess done. Now Bobo is going to spend 1 action point, 2 action points even, 1 action point for movement even. So 1 action point, Bobo can jump 12 inches instead of his normal move. If he moves in this way, he must take a test. On a roll of a 1, his balloon burst, he doesn't move at all.
Okay, cool. So take a test.
Let's see what he does.
He's fine.
He is well happy.
So he's going to move 12.
Off he floats. Over he goes.
Perfect. Okay.
So that's 1 action point used for Bobo.
Yeah.
So he's got 1 left.
Okay.
Can I float again?
If you want to. Most of the cards say once per game turn or once per game. So as long as you haven't got the criteria, you can use it just fine.
Right. In which case, I think part of me is tempted. I'm not quite in range yet, so let's float again.
Okay.
If he's happy,
he's
okay.
happy. I'm going to move some of these out of the way.
So, over we go. He's just going to float towards old Jackie Boy.
You're going to sort of stay behind the railings for protection. Is that protection? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Bobby B doesn't really want to.
Chainsaws, don't they?
I'm not sure they'd stop a chainsaw. To be fair,
we'll find out in about 5 minutes time.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to just get up there as quick as I can. Now, once per game turn, I can draw a straight line from Bobby and place him 18 inches away. So that's what I'm going to do. That is the pain train move. Typically, if there's any models in the way, you can actually run through them, hit them. That's cost me 2 action points. I have a total of 3, so I'm just going to do a normal move. My normal move value is 4, so I'm going to try and get up close and personal to Jack.
Okay. So that's our turn done.
Absolutely, which means that's the end of the turn. We go to the next turn. Do you want to roll for Jack this time?
Yeah, I'll go with Jack.
Okay, so I'll roll activation for us.
So
okay, 2.
2 and Jackie Boy has got a 5.
Okay, so I'll let you control Jack. So at the start of his move, he's not in base contact with anyone, so he moves a random direction, d6.
Okay. He is going. Whoops.
Okay, so that means he stays still.
Okay.
Alright, so he stays exactly where he is. Now, the next thing he does automatically is he performs Whitechapel Whirl. So is anyone in range of 8 inches of Jack? Let's have a little look.
I think Bobo might be in for a world of hurt.
Bobo is in there. So basically, Jack has seen Bobo, he's going to throw his chainsaw at him at high velocity, which is going to boomerang back into his hand, he's going to throw it back at him.
Okay.
So what we do here is we bring Jack's card out, and I'll show you what to do. So I'll let you do this because it's your turn. So it's range 8, requires line of sight. You've got that. So it's inflict 1 strength 5 attack. Now as it's a ranged attack, you need 5s to hit. So 2 dice, 1 for each. Does it twice. Need 5s or more to hit.
Low numbers, low numbers, low numbers, low numbers. A 5 and a 1.
So he hits once. Okay, so this is a strength 5 attack. And what is Bobo's defense?
Only 3.
Only 3. Okay, so we need 2 to do Bobo some harm.
Low numbers, low numbers, low numbers.
A 3. Okay, so he's done that. Now, this is an ignore armour because, in fairness, if a chainsaw's going to come flying at you, doesn't matter what armour you've got, it's going to hurt. So you've either got to dodge it or you're going to take the bullet.
Oh.
So does he have a dexterity save?
Bobo is not very dexterous. He does not have a dex save.
Well, not at all. Okay, so that means he just loses a hit point.
Okay.
So do you want to make a note that Bobo has lost a hit point?
Bobo has got 3 hit points left.
Okay, cool. So Jack's turn is now over. And it's up to the intrepid adventurers to try and take some form of Ruwengi. So, given that you've just taken a bit of a chiving, do you want to have a go back at Jack? Now, we've either got to be in contact with him, but we don't need to do that yet. So, you maybe try and take some.
Or we can just kill him.
Let's try and kill him.
Well, Bobo has got Tommy's gun. So I'm thinking I've got 2 action points, 2 shots, each one doing D3 plus 1.
That could be handy.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Let's go with that, okay.
Any 6s to hit and resolve at strength 4. So,
Cool.
Let's do it twice. So, first thing we do is see how many shots we get.
Okay. Now, isn't there a jam kind of function on Bobo's gun, or is it?
Let me remind myself. Any rolls of a 1 to hit are a jam. So they are my number of shots. These are not hits.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool.
So, I've got 2 and 1. So, 5 shots in total.
Okay.
If I roll any 1s, it's a disaster, and 6 will be good.
6s are good.
And our friend Bobo has a ranged attack of 4 plus.
Now, I think you need to roll these one after the other because if you roll a 1, then that next shot is lost.
Exactly.
So
I've got my 5 dice ready.
Okay, so let's go with the first one.
Is a 2. Swing and a miss.
Miss, okay.
Second one is a hit.
Okay.
Third one is a hit.
It's a hit. We'll take these over here.
Fourth one
Is
is a 6. So I
we'll
get
resolve that separately, so we'll leave that in the middle.
extra strength on that one.
Yep.
And my last shot is also a hit.
So you've got 3 hits at your standard strength, which is strength.
His normal strength is... Oh no. They generate an additional attack to roll a 6.
Oh, okay. So his strength is
4,
strength 4. So
yep.
his strength 4. I'll give you those dice. I'm going to tell you that Jack is defense 3.
Yep.
So you need.
So I need to roll my extra attack first of all.
Go on then.
Which is a 1. So the extra attack just jams it.
Just jams it.
So
Okay,
I've
cool.
got 3 normal and be 6, so 4 in total.
Okay.
So 3s to wound him.
3s to wound him.
Let's see how Jack likes this. 4 wounds.
Wow. Okay, that's some really good rolling. So
normal armor saves are allowed.
now Jack's just got a policeman's coat on, so he's not going to be dropping too much bullets. So let's just hope he's got a pocket watch in his pocket or something like that. So I'll roll for Jack because I took him this turn. I need 6s to stave off these wounds.
He can take 4 of them.
He can take 4 of them. Okay, so we are really on course here for doing our encounter. So we're going to put a 3 against that. And, okay, do you want to take Jess or should I go with Bobby?
Bobby's next closest, so should we see what Bobby can do?
Okay, so I can run into him, run past him if you want, and smack him on the way past. Or I can give... Do you know what we should have done? I should have given him a +1 ranged to start with. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is actually, I'm just going to move and charge. So I'm going to move once, 4, up to the gap in the fence, like so, and I'm going to attempt to charge him.
Okay.
So it's 2d6, 7. It's going to be close. I'm just out, so I miss out, foul charge. So that's me done.
Right.
I was pretty useless.
No real change there.
No, maybe not.
So, Jess, she's feeling a bit left out. I think what we're going to do is remind me, can I pre-measure in poetry?
Yes, you can.
Right, because she has an ability called Rampant Rabbit. So, on a 3 plus, and any model within 18 inches gets dragged towards her.
Fantastic.
Am I in range, or do I need to move closer? Jess is currently just out, so she waddles forwards a bit. And then she'll be close enough to beckon Jack forwards.
Okay. So
I need to roll a 3 or more, and on a successful roll, he moves his basic distance towards me.
okay. So roll the dice.
Our survey says yes.
He does. So 3 inches directly towards Jess. So we'll draw the tape measure like this, and he moves to there. You've officially got him on the roundabout.
What could possibly go wrong?
We've caught him in a roundabout way.
10-3.
Turn 3. Okay, so game turn 3. I had Jack. You had Jack last time? No,
Yeah.
I had Jack last time.
So I'm having this turn.
Yep, go on then. So
Let's
I'll
see
go with
what
us.
happens. I've got a 1.
I've got a 2.
So Team Good is going first.
Team Good is going
Let's
first.
do the God's card then.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see what we've got. Oh, that's absolutely perfect. So what we've managed to pull here, guys, is the magic rug, which is now shown on your screens. And that will allow us to move... let's move Jess, I think. Get her up close and personal.
Well, yeah, so we need to cast it first.
Absolutely.
So allocate it to Jess.
Jess, absolutely. So let's have a 5 or more. We are absolutely fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Jess right the way over there. How does that sound?
That sounds good to me.
Yeah?
And now we can introduce Jack to Jess's hammer.
Absolutely. Now, how many action points has Jess got left?
She's only got 2, so she'll only have 1 left.
Okay, so she's not going to be able to charge this turn.
However, what she does have is her Rampant Rabbit ability. So
Okay.
she can drag Jack into combat, and that counts as them getting into each other.
Let's do it.
So let's see what happens. And Jess has rolled a lovely 6, so she beckons old Jackie boy towards her.
So Jack is in combat with Jess.
Right, they are considered to be in melee,
Yep.
do not benefit from charging, and lose 1 action point for next activation.
Fantastic. So, I mean, that would normally count in game. For the purposes of the encounter, that doesn't count. However, you can now hit Jack, but without the charging bonuses.
Yep.
So off you go.
So we've got the Mallet of Doom.
So the melee ability of Jack is a 5, so he's pretty good in combat.
Jess is only melee 3.
Okay.
Makes me sad.
6 as it is.
That's a 4, she's a swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. Okay, so nothing happens there. Now let's think about moving Bobby or Bobo. Now, Bobo's not great in combat. Bobby can be pretty spiteful, to be fair, so I think we should try and move Bobby into combat.
Yep.
Okay, so bearing in mind I've failed miserably, and I've got 3 action points, I'm going to move him a little bit closer. I'm going to go through the gap in the fence, and I'm going to go over here, and pray I don't roll a double 1. Okay, so I rolled a 9. I'm in combat with him. Now, actually, that's really good because we've already fulfilled part of the criteria for the encounter. So if we can stay here for 3 more turns, we've caught him if we don't kill him.
Yep.
And that's if he doesn't kill us.
Yeah, there is that.
So as part of that, I am going to inflict 2 strength 4 hits in the melee using a move called Torturous. Rolls with 6 to wound that lead to loss of HP also retargets AP by 1 next activation. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Now my melee ability is 5 because I charged, and his is 5, so I need 4s. So I've got 1, and this is resolved at strength 4 plus 1 for the charge. Strength 5, defense 3, so I need 2s.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. So I didn't do any damage at all there. So it's now down to Bobo.
So with Bobo, as I can't shoot into combat, what I'm going to do is try and charge in.
Okay, cool. So you're going to move him, or just going to go
I've
for
only
it?
got 2 action points, and charging is all of them.
Okay.
So we'll just roll and see if he gets there. He has rolled a massive 7.
Now I was out with 7 last time, but I may have been a little bit closer. 7 takes you in.
Top job.
So in you go.
So, Bobo, the best combat guy in the world. Not. So, when he's charging, he has melee abilities 3.
Okay.
So, he still needs 6s.
Okay.
Come on, Bobo, show him how it's done. Missed the table with a dice completely. Let's try that again. It's
No.
a 3. Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. Okay, so now we've all gone, Jack is going to have his revenge. So what happens now is if Jack starts a turn in melee, you perform Whitechapel Murder once, and then you move him d6 plus the random direction dice.
Okay.
So Whitechapel Murder is a d3 plus 2 attacks. So it's 5 attacks.
You're not allowed to roll dice anymore.
I'm going to randomise who's going to target.
Yep.
So 1 to 2 is Jess, 3 to 4 is Bobo, and 5 to 6 is. So it's Bobo.
Oh, Bobo.
Getting revenge for him shooting earlier, no doubt. So it's strength 3.
Yep.
It ignores armour, so it's on your dexterity. If you roll a 6, it's an automatic wound.
And you're going to roll to hit me first?
I am.
Cool.
So my melee ability is 5.
Mine's 2.
So 2s.
Yep.
4 hits.
Okay. Could have been worse.
And it's strength 3. Defense of Bobo is
3.
So 4s. So a 6 is an automatic hit point lost.
Okay, and you roll 2 of those.
And I rolled 2 of those. Brilliant. And I rolled a 5. So you get a dexterity save.
I haven't got a dexterity save.
So he
Bobo
loses 3.
is dead.
Bobo's dead. Oh,
He got
wow.
chainsawed
Brutal.
to the face.
Okay, so we're going to take Bobo away. And we've lost one of our adventurers. It's bad.
Bobo has
It's
fought
not
the
good. Okay, I'm not allowed to roll dice next turn for Jack.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So now what happens is Jack moves randomly
Yep.
away from the combat. So I'm going to choose which direction. I don't think it makes much of a difference. So I'm just going to move Jack just there. And that's the end of the turn. Okay, so game turn 4. This is decisive now. We took a bit of a hiding in the last turn. We've lost one of our adventurers. I'm now not allowed to play as Jack, so I'm going to pass that mantle to you. So I'll roll for the adventurers.
Okay.
And you roll for... So let's pick a Gift of the Gods card up first before we decide to do that. Okay, cool. Burning Sulphur. So that's quite handy because he's not in melee, which means if it comes off, we can do some damage to him outside of that.
Let's see who's going first.
Okay, cool. I'll roll for us. A 6.
Okay, and I roll for Jack, and I've got a 2.
Okay, we should stick this way.
Yeah.
You know, okay, so we're going to go first this time. So we haven't got the amazing gunslinger that is Bobo now. So we're down to...
we do have a Jess.
We do have a Jess. So what do you want to do? Do you want to go with Jess first? Or do you... I mean, actually, if you let me bang the drum, I can improve your melee ability for the rest of the turn.
Well, I've got 2 choices. Either I can go melee combat with a hammer,
Yeah.
or she does carry grenades.
She does, but the grenades do bounce around.
Yes, they do.
I'm not sure if we want to kill ourselves at this close range.
What could possibly go wrong?
I think we should stick with combat. So,
Do you want to do the...
well, if I activate Bobby...
first?
Yeah, so I'll activate Bobby first. I really want to bang the drum, so
Okay.
I'm going to try and do that. So, here we go. I need 4 plus on vision. I think I'm absolutely fine with a double 6. So, we're both now +1 melee ability. So that's going to be useful for you trying to hit him because he's really hard to hit in combat. I've got 2 AP left. I'm going to go with Burning Sulphur. So I need a 7 plus on 2d6 because I don't have any casting ability. So here we go. I go from a double 6 to a double 1. Now I can attempt that again. Okay? So I'm going to try it again.
Yep.
And this time I'm fine. So Burning Sulphur happens. Each enemy model in play takes 1 strength 5 attack with no armor saves. So let's see if we wound the guy. I need a 2 up. He's wounded. He's got no armor saves allowed. So he takes a wound. So
Does he get his dex save?
it's armor saves. It says specifically on the card that's armor saves. He doesn't get that. So it doesn't say IA. So we've taken another wound off of Jack. We've got 3 left. Over to you, boss.
Right, Jess. Charge.
Okay, you better roll those
She's doing
2d6 and hope you don't get double 1.
Even out, I think I'll get her in. She has got 3.
Okay,
That was close.
in you go. So,
normally melee 3,
Yep.
plus 1 for the drum banging,
yep,
plus 1 for charging, so up to 5.
5. So which means you're forced to hit him.
Okay, this will be fine. It is a 2. She missed.
It let us down.
She used grenades.
No, they killed us.
Okay, so that's the end of our turn. Now for Jack's reaction.
Okay.
Hopefully Jess won't meet the same fate as Bobo did.
Okay, so you're in charge of Jack this time. You need
God.
to do a Whitechapel murder. So
Yeah.
that is D3 plus 2, strength 3
I
attacks.
can't look.
3. So it's 5 in total. Let's
Okay.
randomise who he's attacking. We'll go 1 to 3 is... Oh, it's only Jess in
Yeah,
combat.
1 to 3
So
is Jess and 4 to 6 is
Jess. So, okay.
So he hits on 2s. This is going to be fine. That's 5 hits. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. She's a tough lass. He's strength 3. She's defense 2.
Okay.
So 3's to wound.
Yeah.
That's 5 wounds. No, 4
4
wounds.
wounds.
4 wounds.
1/6 though, which means it's an automatic wound. So she's lost a hit point.
She's only got 4 hit points.
Okay,
So,
so you need to...
The glittery dredge of destiny.
You do.
I need to make at least one of these saves.
You do.
Or this game is done.
It is.
Oh, sorry guys. Jack's killed her.
Okay, so...
You've now got 2 turns to kill Jack with Bobby.
Okay, so... I'm going to take the mantle on by myself and pass you that. And it really is now end of turn, so... Okay, turn 5. We now can't actually capture Jack
No.
because we've lost too many people. So, as your characters have gone, you may as well control
Yep.
Jack. So, I'll roll for our intrepid adventurers, and I've got a 4.
And I've got a...
5.
Okay, so Jack is going first.
Jack is going first. Okay, so you need to perform Whitechapel Whirl twice. You need to move him first, actually.
Yes.
So, random direction dice and move.
5 inches of a direction of my choice.
So, where do you want to go?
I think Jack, being Jack, it's just going to go into combat.
Okay.
It might be a disaster. It might kill our party. What could go wrong?
Okay, so Jack moves into combat.
He's only got
And
2 wounds left. It'll be fine.
he doesn't do anything else after that. So actually, you've kind of reduced the damage we could have coming incoming. So that's
Yeah.
quite good. Okay, so over to Bobby B. I picked the Big for the Gods card up. It's no good. It's for movement. So I definitely can't use it now that we're in combat. So I'm literally just going to hit Jack 3 times with Torturous and try and see if I can do as much damage as physically possible. So I need to get 5s to hit him.
4 hits.
4 hits. I will take that all day long. I'm strength 4, he's defense 3, so I need to get 3s. And that's 2.
He's only got 2 wounds left.
Okay, so Jack's, just to double check, it is a normal armour save, please. So Jack's normal armour save is a 6+.
Okay. Any 6s?
No 6s. More importantly, Jack loses AP next turn in the normal game. However, for the purposes of this, he just carries on as normal. So we literally have him down to 1, and that's the end of the game turn.
Well, we hadn't included the one he'd lost from the Burning Sulphur. So he's in fact...
No, I did take that off earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did
Cool.
take that off earlier. So he's now down to 1. So it's down to the last turn.
Turn 6.
Okay, turn 6. This is it.
Yep.
We either succeed here and we're heroes, and Jack's going to join our gang, or we are the worst adventuring gang ever in the world. So I'm with the adventurers. You're taking hold of Jack. So this is really important. So let's roll and see who gets first activation.
So you've got 6.
I have.
And I've got...
A 2.
2.
Perfect. Okay, brilliant. So this is me going first. I'm going to have to just punch him as hard and fast as I can. I'm going to do
Yep.
exactly what I did last turn. So I'm going to get all of my dice put in a random direction, and I'm going to try and hit him. So we need some 5s, and we get 3. Now we need 3s. We have 3.
Okay.
3 armour saves for Jack with 6 up. Let's hope we can do it. Can Bobby save the day?
Am I going to roll triple 6? How bad would that be?
That would be bad.
So it says... There's one of them.
One of them.
He does
So-
by the farm.
He does. He's hit with 1. So Jack is dead. Fantastic. And that means he joins our gang.
Of 1.
Of 1. No, what happens now, because we're playing this on normal mode, there are 2 modes to this game. You can play 2. So actually, in the first one, which we're playing, what happens at the start of the next encounter we play is that actually Jack's joined our faction, and those people that perished along the way come back and they start the next encounter.
Okay.
However, were we playing hard mode, any hit points lost and any characters lost carry forward. We would have to go through to the next round with just these 2 guys. But then again, on form, they may be the right 2 to carry us through.
Okay. Round 2.